can do it. I'm sure we can do it. We just got to, yeah, 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 yeah. I know we can do it. I'm sure we can do it. We got to.
Hello, it's Sunday afternoon and it's chaos in my kitchen again, but I am busy sorting out borlotti beans and renner beans, and I've made a cake and I've done some lunch and all of those things. Now, this morning's weather was absolutely lovely again, and I managed to spend a couple of hours outside, and I've planted up the rest of the strawberry bed, and I've also finished planting herbaceous plants in the herbaceous border, and I've planted about 150 little bulbs in there for spring flowers. It might even be more than that, but anyway, it's a load of spring bulbs, and I'm really pleased with how well that looks now. About a month ago, Mr. J and I went to our local garden centre and we bought a primrose. Primula vulgaris, which is just the yellow traditional primrose before they had any of the colours faffed with, and it's my favourite springtime flower. It's got a freshness and it almost has an innocence about it. Just pale yellow flowers and just popping out over the leaves. Yeah, no, it's very pretty. So we bought one of those, and it was pot bound, to say the least, and normally I wouldn't say buy pot bound plants, but we bought this plant and I have divided the one plant into 14 pieces, just because as I broke the plant up, there were lots of little plantlets and they all had roots attached, so I've planted those. So hopefully next spring we'll have the start of a small drift of primroses, and if they take really well, I then think I will plant them under the plum trees and under the elderberry trees, so that they can start to naturalise a little bit. We don't strim or weed remove or do anything under the elderberry tree, the one that's fallen over on its side. And we don't really do much maintenance under the plum trees. I have been and cleared away some sticky buds. I don't know what their proper name is, but anyway, it's a weed that sends up lots of little shoots, or quite long shoots actually. And when it goes to seed, they're little tiny weeny balls that stick to your clothes. And as kids we'd throw it at the back of somebody and it would stick on their clothes and they'd walk around with some of this plant stuck on them all day. Oh, it would be great as kids, eh? I'm sure you've done it too. Anyway, I cleared away some of that and some of the stinging nettles, but basically I leave it because it's the duck space, and the more natural it is in some ways to me, the better. However, it would be an ideal place to plant some of the primroses, and because in that dappled shade they should romp away. And this afternoon, when I've had a shower and done something about my slightly wild hair, we are going next door because they are having a celebration for their daughter who has been accepted into ballet school, and she is going off to join a ballet company. So they're having a nice celebration, and we will be going around to join them very shortly. So I don't have today's total as yet for my harvest, but as soon as I do, I'll make sure I've got it up onto. Don't they make a lovely noise? But when I do, I'll make sure that it's as usual up in the top corner there. Even though yesterday was a bumper harvest day, with collecting over £40 of food, that doesn't mean I can do less today. So today I still need to do my £5 of £5 in weight of food gathered in, processed and stored away. It's easy to gather it in. It's the processing it that takes the time. So ballotti beans, huge bucket full. This is going to take me a while to process, and then we're going out to celebrate with our neighbours. So wherever you are in the world and whatever you're up to today, I hope you have something to celebrate too, and I also hope you can join me again tomorrow.